Hey guys, how are you? Today's topic are offshore accident lawyer. So let's start our topic. Hiring the right offshore accident lawyer is important if you are or a family member has been hurt while working or as a dock worker, seaman, or oil and gas industry employee. These jobs are very difficult and dangerous. You rely on your employer and other responsible parties to put in safety measures and make sure they are followed. Unfortunately, too many companies do not protect their worker. The attorney at the Wellman legal group will uncover any negligence that contribute to your injuries. We will fight to make sure you receive the money you need to pay your bills and move forward with your life. Next point is, what damages can I get for my maritime worker injuries? As you, as your offshore injuries lawyer, our goal is to make sure that whoever is responsible is held accountable. We will make sure you receive the money you need to recover from your injuries and pay your bills. Damages you may be entitled to fall in two main categories: economic and non economic. In economic, damages are pretty straightforward. They might include money of medical expense, hospital bills, medical devices, and mobility aids, medication, copays, therapy, and rehabilitation costs, money for expect future medical expenses, wages lost due to your recovery, vacation, rehabilitation, loss of earning capacity. If your injuries will impact your ability to work over the long term or permanently. Not all losses are clear cut or obvious, of course. Non economic damages are meant to compensate you for emotional pain and suffering, anxiety, and low quality of life. In some cases of extreme negligence, you may have to the right to punitive damages. These are designed to punish the plaintiff. If you qualify as a seaman under the Jones Act, you may be eligible for benefits called maintenance and cure. Maintenance compensate the worker for the cost of room and board as the recover. Cure is the cost of the injured seaman's medical expense along with the transportation required to get to treatment once the seaman reach maximum medical improvement. Maintenance and cure benefits ends. Maximum medical improvement means the person is as healthy as they are young going to get, even if not fully cured. Our next point is, what is the Jones Act and does it apply to any case? Last paragraph we discuss it and I am mentioned that see below. That's why I am explaining it what it is. What is the Jones Act and does it apply to my case? The Jones Act is also called the Merchant Marine Act of 1920. It is a federal law that gives seamen certain protection. It allows them to sue their employer if they are injured on the job due to the employer negligence. If you spend most of your time working on boat or vessel in vacation, you may be the considered a seaman. If you work on a vessel as a sailor, deckland, diver, engineer, driller, mechanic, captain, mate, steward, cook. fisherman, or in another capacity, you may meet the definition of seaman. If you do fit the definition of seaman under the law, you are not eligible for workers' compensation. You must see compensations for your injuries through the Jones Act. Under the John Acts, employers of seamen are required to provide a reasonable, safe work environment and maintain the vessel in a reasonable, safe condition. The John Acts holds employers liable even if the injured worker contributed to the accident in some way. Example of unsafe condition that employers may be liable for include broken or poorly maintained employment, oil or grease on the deck. Lack of proper training, lack of proper equipment, negligence of a crew worker, result by a crew worker failure to provide sufficient manpower, and failure to provide warning about hazard known to the employer. Generally, you must file your Jones Act suit within 3 years of the date of the incident. Always speak directly in an attorney to understand the status of limitation and any other deadline that apply to your claim. Even if you don't qualify as a seaman, according to the Jones Act, there are other laws in place that may apply to your case. These include the Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act and Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation Act. If your loved one was killed in a maritime accident, the Death is on the High Seas Act may apply. Serious head injury, severe back injured, burns, loss of limb, maritime worker injuries are often tribal, life changing, and expensive. If your loved one has been hurt on the job, you need a lawyer to guide you through the complicated laws. An attorney will help you determine the right channels through which to speak compensation for your loss. Don't go about this alone. Sorry for the disturbance. The this time I know you are disturbed these noises. Please ignore these noises. Next time I am sure I am make my video in a silent way. You any voice can't disturb us. So next next point is how much is my offshore accident case worth. So let's start our topic. It's impossible for us to determine exactly how much your case is worth without meeting with you and reaching your case. Even then, past recoveries cannot predict or generate guarantee future outcomes. There are many variables that help determine how much money you may receive. Your pre-injury salary, your medical bills and other expenses, your estimated failure medical expense, whether and when you will be able to return to work, your non-economic losses, whether you will pursue compensations through the Jones Act or worker compensation. The attorney at the Walmart legal group look forward to discussing your case with you in detail. Initial consultation or free. And we don't get paid unless you can call our Houston office at this number I mentioned in my video. You can call in this number. Why do I need an offshore injury lawyer? This point is very important. You must listen carefully. If you have this type of problem, you must listen my topic, my video, and you must listen and see my video to understand all the facts and figures. And also like, subscribe my channel, and also press the bell notification to know all my videos which are come uh, uploaded near. So let's start our next topic. Why do I need an offshore injury lawyer? If you have suffered an offshore injury, a representative from your employer or their insurance company may approach you with an offer of money. In this stressful time, you may be struggling to recover and worrying about medical and household bills. It can be tempting to accept this initial payment, but will it may help out in the short term, you are throwing away the right to pursue further action. You will probably not receive the full amount you should for your injuries. Only an offshore accident lawyer understands the law in these type of cases. The attorney at the Waldman Legal Group have the knowledge necessary to identify all responsible parties and figure out the full scope of your losses. Determining which laws provide protection to injured offshore platform employees can something be difficult. The location and type of the platform, whether payment or movable, determines what law or laws may affect a chain. Because of the damages, work condition, and the heavy and awkward size of requirement and gear involves with working offshore platform. Injuries are very common, but determining liabilities can be complicated. The injuries may be due to negligence of an employer or contractor, employees of the other contractors, or even the manufacturer of equipment involved in the injury.